You know how sometimes there's treasures hiding in the back end. Okay, y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amanda. I'm a small seller. I currently sell on eBay as well as on Niknax. It is late in the evening on, I think, Wednesday. We are heading into the Goodwill here in Overland Park, which I think is the one we were most recently at, but I just thought, I don't know, I had a feeling about this one over the Olathe one. I don't know why, but here we are. And we're gonna go in and see what we can find. Oh, they got a little bit of cute Christmas decor sitting right up front here. Look at that sweater, oh my gosh. Okay, so it's red tags this week, 75% off. Okay, now, again, we were here not long ago. Now, this is much larger of a piece, sorry, a squirrel, than I would really want to get, but I thought we'd take a look at it. So it's got a couple little spindle pieces, feels like some ring pieces there, and a drawer. Look at the little green things on there, I like that. It appears to be, as far as I can tell, in pretty good shape. Kind of like this amber on the window with the gold stencil. Let's turn it around here. I don't see what they have it priced at. And I don't see any marks or anything on the bottom. Maybe, oh, I do see well, no, maybe that's intended to be like that. I don't think that's a crack. I think that's just the way the door's made. Let's see. Okay, $8.25, pink tag on it. Okay. I mean, it's at least a foot tall. I mean, it's bigger than I'd want to deal with, but it's cute. It's cute. Anyway, back to what I was saying was, oh, hold on, another squirrel. I think these are more contemporary, yeah. It hasn't been that long since we were here, but I thought we would come check it out. Why not? Why not get out of the house for a minute? I'm slowly recovering my back, so I've been taking it easy. Let's check my favorite aisle real quick here. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a really pretty little picture. $5.25 on it. I kind of doubt there's any maker marks on beneath there. If I had to guess, it's probably made in Japan. But that's really stinking cute. I don't know. And what are those, quail? Maybe? Some version of a quail on there. Our poor elephant with the broken trunk is still here. I guess he probably won't go anywhere. Hey, I've had this exact trinket box, and I feel like I sold it maybe in a live sale or something. They got $3.25 on it. I think I'll leave it. I've got trinket boxes, but let's see what else we got going on in here. What is that? Okay, Kurt S. Adler, made in China, $2.25. But he's a cat. He's for Christmas. He's an ornament. So let me see. I got a hold of his string. So he hangs upside down like this, and he's holding on to a wreath. That's hysterical. Oh my gosh, $2.25. Okay, maybe. One of my cat people might like him in a live sale. Let me try to make sure he's not broken and repaired. I don't see any damage on him. Maybe. We'll think him over. Where we live is home, where our feet may leave, but not our hearts. That's adorable. Happy talk. Oh, look at that. Who does this one? Okay, I mean, clowns kind of creep me out. And the fact that he's sitting here, I don't know, painting a kid's face is kind of weird, but whatever. Ginger. What's it say? Certified authentic. Oh, Norman Rockwell. That makes sense. The Runaway, inspired by the Norman Rockwell plays Send in the Clown. Copyright 1985. They got $10 on it. So it's a musical figurine. I don't know. I am kind of curious to look him up though. But hold on a second. Because I found not this, but something else that I want to look at. But it's heavy. Norman, sit back up here for a second. It's this thing. Look at that. That looks cool. Oh my God, it's heavy. Green tag, $2.25. That looks really neat. Huh. Very interesting. So I am kind of curious on this Norman piece though. Let me try to see what comes up on him real quick. Okay, so doing a quick lookup on this guy. You'll find listings all over the place. I saw him on eBay alone going anywhere from about $10 up to 70 something. But when you pull it over to sold comps, the average is about $12. Some of them have sold for 20, 25, but the average is like 10 to 12. So definitely gonna leave him here. I think he will find himself a wonderful home with someone else. But this was an interesting bowl too that I saw. $8.25. Can't tell. I don't think that's broken. That's intended to be like that. Sort of an art pottery, geometric kind of thing going on here. Holy mollies. I don't see any maker's marks or anything on it though. And it is quite large. It's at least, again, like a foot in diameter. But I don't think there's any damage on it. Not that I could see anyhow. All right, let's keep looking. That's kind of cute for a little Halloween decoration. They got $3.25 on it. Of course, Halloween has come and gone. Tiny little clock, Noble Excellence quartz, $3.25. Looks like it's a wind up. It's kind of cute. Ooh, another trinket box. Oh, and a dog. I like the dogs. $3.25, probably made in China, I would guess. I'm just guessing. But I think I'm gonna leave it. What do we got up top? Anything hiding in the back? You know how sometimes there's treasures hiding in the back end. Holy cow, there's a big old clown for you. Is he a Jim Beam bottle? No. Nope, he is some sort of a musical thing. Let's see. What's it say? Product of Japan, Waco. I don't know though. I don't know what music he plays, and it seems like his hand kind of moves. Oh, and his head. Oh, he gets to jamming. Look. I don't have any batteries to test him out. Oh, what's it say back here? Can we turn him on? Which way? The on-off button doesn't really move, but it's Melody in Motion by some name I can't pronounce. Handmade and painted porcelain. That is kind of neat. I have no idea what music he plays, but again, it's not that I have a fear of clowns. I just don't necessarily care for clowns per se. And for some reason, they're everywhere here today. That's a cute piece too. Oh, Japan. Taper candlestick holder, I suppose. Man, this is usually my favorite aisle because I find cool stuff in it. What in the world is this? Product of California. Contains naturally occurring sulfides. Melanies. Oh, it's infused vinegar. Okay, I get it. I kind of like the shape of the jar though. You know, it's like a cluster of grapes. That's cool. They had $3.25 on it. Now that's kind of cute. Little unicorn with its unicorn horn chopped off. Oh, there was this piece down here. I mean, that's kind of different. not really what I was looking for. I was looking at this. This is interesting. Feels ceramic. Okay, the top unscrews. So we're kind of thermos style here, it seems. I think that's exactly what it is. It's like a very stylish thermos for $15.25, made in China. It's kind of pretty, and as far as I can tell, it's damage free. But I think I'm gonna leave it. Maybe it sells for $1 million, and I'm leaving $1 million thermos here. But well, I guess I'm willing to take that chance. What's this little pot? Oh, it's signed by Shaith? I don't know. $8.25 though, not on sale. Very cute, but I think $8.25 is probably a bit much on that piece. Let's see what else we got in vases. Ooh, what's that? That's cute. Oh, it's got a random, like, actual hole on the top. $4.25. I have a feeling this is like a home goods kind of piece, but it's pretty. I like the design on it. I don't see anything hiding back here. This is interesting looking. Let's see, they got $4.25. I don't know where it was originally sold, but it's fairly lightweight too, for being such a large, piece. Oh, here's another piece like that red one I have. They have $2.25 on it, so it's white with the black stripes. I don't know. For $2.25, do I get it? I think they're made in China pieces, but do I get it and then put it as a set? Maybe. I'm gonna put it in the cart and think about it at least. Okay, so this was the other one I was hoping to look at. So they got $8.25 on it, but I like the glaze on there. I want it signed too. I wonder if that's the same person. Shane. I wonder if that's what that one said. Shane. Well, I like this one even better, Shane. But again, I think $8.25 might be a little bit up there for me right now. Especially on pieces like that, I think I would need to list them and stuff, and I'm doing my darndest. Look, another Shane. Shane dedicated all his donated all his pottery to here. I think, dang. Man, I'll tell you what. If I wasn't in the situation that I currently am, I probably would actually be a little bit more interested in picking those up, especially because they're all by the same artist. But again, for my local folks, if you're interested, come check it out. They seem to be, so far as I can tell, you had this one down here and then those other two up top, and I didn't see any damage on any of them. This one here, is that another? There's another Shane piece. Okay. I don't know, guys. I'm probably passing up good money. They got 10 on that one. I mean, but what are we at? Like roughly $30, $40 now for all those pieces. So I think I'm gonna leave them because I feel like they're super cool, but they probably sit for a minute. Okay, let's take a quick peek at our clear glass side before we leave this aisle. Although I'm not seeing too much. This is kind of cool. It does have a big chip, right up here, some kind of ding to it. But it's got these cool etched swans on it. And they got $10 on it. I don't see any maker's mark or anything. Obviously, probably a mass-produced piece, more contemporary. And I do see the fused glass piece down here. I've picked some of these up. I have not had good luck. Oh, and it's a Lori Siebert. I've not had great luck with fused glass. In particular, most of the pieces I've picked up have been Lori Siebert, and most of them with the tag still on them. All right, we'll check our first end cap. There's lots of these little dreamsicle guys everywhere. $4.25. What's this thing? Some kind of little set, I guess. I don't know. Don't see a lot on this one. What in the world is this? This looks like it's some kind of fish painting artwork on a terracotta tile for $5.25. Huh. I don't know what to think about that. That looks like it's maybe a little fish castle down there. There's the fish. I don't know. And let's see. You guys, we may not come out of here with too much today. They got $10 on this. It is kind of cool looking. Let's see if Shane's name's on it. Nope. They just have 4/10. Here's a different style of the crinkle glass, which I recently just sold it. I think E.O. Brody did this one. Well, I think several companies did them, but E.O. Brody certainly did. And it looked like that's what that one was marked with. Okay, so now we are entering into our cookware and metal section. This is sad. That's, wow. Okay, I'm not even gonna say anything. Not a whole lot going on in here. It's bare. I mean, it's like there's nothing really new out. Of course, like I said last time, guys, Lonny and I learned that they are apparently trying to, or their plan is to get rid of a lot of the home goods section and turn the Goodwills, at least in the Kansas, Missouri area, more into just used clothing stores. So, I suppose maybe that's why. They're probably sending quite a bit of it on out to their own auction site or other stores where they're not doing that at. I had the little girl, I think, of them. And here we enter into floral. We always have to check though and see if we find any cool pots. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be. Very random. Very random constructed. Kind of reminds me of like a covered wagon. I don't know how well you can see it. Interesting. Apparently I'm amusing quite a few of the folks in here because they continue to stop and stare at me. They're like, that woman's crazy. She's talking to herself. Yes, I am. Congratulations, Sherry, on a year well done. What does that say? Fondly Sue, 2005. Oh, here's that cool creamer we saw. Blue tag, $8.25, made in England. It's a good stoneware creamer. I wish there was a sugar to go with it, but I have not come across one yet. Plus, $8.25 on it seems, again, like friggin' crazy talk. That's just, I don't know. Although I haven't looked that one up. Maybe it's worth $100. I don't know. $4.25 for this little cream and sugar set. It's very dainty. $6.25. I'm not sure who makes it, and they got the tape over it. Something pottery. Maybe somebody pulled it back on here. I'm curious. Let's see. Okay, it's something Crown Potteries. I think probably England, maybe. But $4.25 on the creamer, $6.25. Holy crap. $6.25 on the sugar. I'm good. They can hang on to them. I think, the thrift stores just have lost their dang minds anymore. This is a pretty cool looking bowl. It's glass, made in China, $8.25. It's quite large. I don't see or feel any damage on it, but we're definitely not going to pick that up. Oh, look. That goes with those pieces. the cream and sugars. Okay, well, let's at least set them closer together, for goodness sake. Right? I'm pretty sure those go together, right? I think so. $4.25 for the one bowl. Interesting. Oh yeah, I saw these when I was editing my video and I was like, why didn't I look at those? And then I remembered seeing them now, why I didn't. Can you guys tell? Like the rhinestones are missing. I think these are, they've probably got a little bit of age to them, but they're not in great condition. And I'm not really sure how much age they'd have on them with these. I mean, I have old sets that they would adhere decorative pieces to, but I don't know. I've always been partial to the ones that are like painted and things like that, or just the glass themselves. Okay, well, let's take a look at the mugs. See if there's anything special here. I'm not gonna get excited or anticipate too much, but what is that? That's interesting. SMC 525 blue tag. It's a very different mug. Not a super useful looking handle, but you know, unique. It's unique, that's for sure. The art pottery mugs, kind of no matter what style, face mugs or otherwise, they're holding out, man. Puerto Rico. I don't know who does this one, but they got $3.25 on it. I feel like we looked at that maybe last time too. All right, so looking at this end cap, I'm not seeing much on here either. They do have a couple cobalt blue fluted sort of champagne glasses. Some contemporary pieces there. I do like these. Some of these are made in France and stuff. I have some clear versions. I think it's France they're made in. France or England. One of the two. This one was inspected. What do they got on that? $6.25 for a crazed teapot. Okay. Well, to each their own, I suppose. But I'm not seeing much else on here. Let's take a peek at this one. Oh, this piece is still here. Not on sale now, though. Now, these jewels, I think they do match that other piece, but this one just feels so much newer. The other one had that felt on the bottom, and I can't prove that it's a vintage, well, that's plastic, a vintage piece, but that other one, I don't know, I just like the style and the look of it a lot better. Let's see what's on this one. Looks like the remnants of Halloween. Oh my golly, he's a bank. He is handmade in Japan, and he's a friggin' elephant. What do they have on him? $4.25? I mean, he's not ceramic, he's like some kind of a resin, but he looks damage free. And he still has his stopper. I don't know, I feel like $4.25 is a little much on him though. I don't know that I could get much more out of him than that, sadly, because I think he's probably one of my favorite pieces we've seen so far, to be honest. Okay, so let's walk down this aisle. Now this section, when Lonny and I were here, they had the shelving like pretty much bare, and she was anticipating they were gonna move some Christmas stuff in here, but when we were here, it was still pretty empty. And I'm not seeing anything. It's kind of goofy for like a little tea light. I bet that looks kind of cute though, lit up. This is like their little plastics section, if you will, and it also seems incredibly bare. I mean, look how empty the shelves are, guys. Holy cow. Maybe we should have gone to the Olathe one. Oh, look, they've got a couple cards pulled out. Let's see what's going on there. Hold on. Before we do that, we have to look at these. $2.25. They have fish and pineapple on them. They're glass. There's this like blue-greenish colored one. And this one has pineapples and fish. Oh no, but the leather's broken. All right, well, they're $2.25 a piece. I am curious about them. Let me see if I can find anything on them. Okay, so I'm gonna put some sold comps on here. And basically, these, for the most part, are worth it the most when there's a set of, I think it's 5 or 6 glasses, and they came on a caddy and stuff. They're Siesta Ware Tiki frosted glasses, and they do sell well when you have the full set. However, given that clearly there's not a full set and clearly there's damage to the leather, I think we'll leave them. But normally, if you come across those, even if it didn't have the caddy, it looked like they sold for maybe, 20 to 30 or so, somewhere in there. But with the caddy as a full set, they sold for like 50 to 60. They were pretty cool. These are goofy looking little rocks with faces on them. They got $2.25 on each one of these. Huh. They real rocks? I don't know. I feel like they're probably some kind of like a resin or something. I don't know. I don't see much on the shelf. Okay, now let's look at the cart a little more. I didn't really notice anything standing out on this one, but there is another one that we'll take a look at real quick. Ooh, I do kind of like that shade. That's kind of fun. But again, I don't see a whole lot going on. This must be like a tent or something. That's cute. All Hearts Come Home for Christmas, and it's got the little doggy on the back. Primitives by Kathy. $4.25. I think I'll leave it. Okay, we are entering the land of dishware and such. And I'm gonna be honest, my hopes are not high. $3.25 green tag. You know what I find interesting? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't think we have seen one red tag yet. Now, as soon as I say that, we will. Here's an art glass pumpkin that looks like it's been broken. Looks like it probably, broke off right here, looped around and came down. Otherwise, I liked the colors of it. I think it's probably like a home goods rather than a art, like true art studio piece, Okay, before we wander too far, let's peek at the glasses. These are kind of good, to store stuff in. What do they have on them? $3.25. Not really for resale. I'm just saying, just like personal use, What is this? That is very interesting. Is this signed? No. $5.25. Is it signed on here somewhere? Doesn't this have like a artisan kind of like a weird artisan kind of feel to it? I don't know. I don't see any signatures or anything on it anywhere. I don't know. Whoever did it did a pretty good job, though. It's very kind of got an abstract feel to it, It's interesting. For sure, interesting. Let's make sure we're not missing anything too amazing. Hey, look, these go with those. And who makes those? I don't know. They're new. New somebody. $2.25 for the set of 2. I bet these bowls go with them too. Gosh, bless it. Just keep the sets together, people. Come on now. Come on. Oh, it looks like somebody may have picked up some of these pieces, although they left the sugar And here's the creamer. Oh, these are red tags. The cream and sugar. $3.25, and they're 75% off. I might at least grab those. Those aren't too big and bulky to, I don't know if I want to do the full dish set, you know. So maybe I'm lying. I don't see the bowls anywhere yet, but here's some of the plates. Maybe the sugar, I'll have to check it. Maybe the sugar had a crack on it or something. I'll have to pull back the tape and check it, because that could explain why some of the pieces are here and some are not. Okay, so this is the Otagiri Mariner pattern, and I still have a set of, I think, 4 of the saucers, but I don't have cups to go with them. And these are $2.25. Now, they did sit for quite a while before they sold, but I'm kind of tempted to get like 4 of the cups and then redo that listing and have cups to go with them. Or I'm tempted to just scrap it and donate the dang saucers, because $2.25 a piece, so you're already at $4.50 for 2, so you're roughly like $9 plus tax for 4. I'm not even gonna bother. This is cute. I think we looked at this last time too. Maria painted it, and they have $5.25 on this. Just, who is pricing this stuff? Oh my God. Oh, this might be one of the cooler things we've found, or at least cooler looking. Very different. I don't know what it is supposed to be exactly. $3.25, like an open sugar? I'm not sure. But otherwise, oh yeah, see? Here's more bowls and a couple plates that match those creams and sugars. So I don't know why. It would make a lot more sense for them to keep sets like together, but I don't know. They don't let me make the decisions around here, so this is the chaos we're dealing with. And sad to say, there's just not even really much fun stuff to look at. All right, let me check that creamer out real quick, or the sugar out, and make sure it looks okay before we make any commitment. Hold on. Okay, no, it still looked fine. And remember, these are the ones that are, well, this one, the tag's kind of covering up. They're the, and I'll put some comps on the screen again for you guys. I don't know, Watcher or something. They're made in Spain. And I don't know, I just like that eggplant color. Somebody did, it looks like, pick up the bowls. But I'm gonna grab the cream and sugar. That's kind of cool. They got $8.34 on it. It's like an old magazine. Not old, but you know, it's got a little bit of age to it. Like magazine newspaper rack. That's kind of cool. And you know what, guys? Even looking at this piece, I kind of want to get it to pair it with that other one. I feel like I'm going to put it back, though. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put it back and save myself the $2.25 on it. Because so far, I've ran that red one that looks identical to this with the black stripes, but it's red. And it's gone nowhere, so I don't know. Something just tells me to leave it. That's kind of cool looking, like a satin pink little candle holder. What is this dog? Is that, it's not a King Charles, it's a Crescent. It's not a Chinese Crescent. It's a, I don't know what the heck it is. It's cute, that's what it is. All right, well, I think we have kind of made the rounds, and sad to say, I think this is all we're looking at. But I'm okay with that. We don't need to pick up a bunch of stuff. So I'll do a couple more laps and just make sure we're not missing anything, but otherwise, I think I'm gonna get out of here in a minute and I will catch you guys on the next one.